Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I am your host, Escalante TV. Now, recently I made a tweet concerning Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. More specifically, pretty much the fans that are saying that this game is canceled, that this game straight up is gone forever, and there's no way we'll ever get it in the near future. And there was a fair bit of arguments in this tweet that got me a little bit of traction. And within these replies, I actually got a dev to sort of respond to this tweet, and I'll get to that just a bit later. But my tweet pretty much, I expressed how, just imagine like being a developer, a video game developer. You're working hard, you're putting in hours a day in front of a computer screen, and you're really just trying to put this thing together, and you're really focused. And then you have these kids on the internet pretty much saying, oh, this is all just a big hoax, big prank, lol, it's not going to exist, it's canceled forever, WB Games, cancel TT Games now. And that's very demoralizing to hear if you're like a game dev who really wants to put out the best product. But I bet, I hope these guys aren't being demoralized by any of this stuff. But I do hope they are listening, and I think they might be low-key just really popping in here and out throughout the internet, because I actually did get a game dev to sort of squeak out and sort of reply to my tweet, even though I didn't really anticipate any devs to reply to my tweet, even though it wasn't much. A guy by the name of Alex Harkin pretty much put in, "Where did you get this picture of me?" That was his response. And this is not actually a picture of him. I just got it from Google just to sort of accompany the tweet and express that feeling of frustration you might have if you're a game dev, just dealing with all these kids. But if you actually click on his profile, on his Twitter profile, you see that he's a junior project coordinator at TT Games, currently working on Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And it checks out, location checks out, Wilmslow, UK, which is, I think, one of the home offices to Traveler's Tales Games. And I actually looked at the LinkedIn, and it looks like he's got the experience, and it checks out. His LinkedIn pretty much says, again, junior project coordinator at TT Games. He's pretty much listed his role there. He's sort of pretty much got all these responsibilities there, and I can just I haven't worked in the gaming industry myself, but it looks like a fair bit of work for working on TT Games in a time like this right now. But yeah, at least it is, again, it's some evidence that the game is being worked on. So I don't know why everybody's denying that the game is not being worked on. I myself am tired of pretty much hearing all this unnecessary speculation. I myself am a little bit guilty of sort of pushing out these gaming events, and I think a lot of the creators need to kind of watch it, because at this point it has been the creators that have been sort of creating all this speculation. But I think at the same time, this could have all been avoided if WB Games actually communicated with the fans on their game. This could have been all avoided. But I guess I don't know if the WB Games marketing team wasn't prepared for any of this. Maybe they're just barely starting to recognize what's going on. It's like talking to a brick wall, and at this point, everybody's just mad. When nothing comes back from what you put in, all your efforts of trying to communicate to them just doesn't come back to you. So I can understand that. But really, there's no need to really bully any of these devs. Really, these guys are really trying to put out the product that is being advertised. They're really trying their best, and I hope they are. Because for the sake of WB Games and TT Games, they're sitting on a lot of profits right now that haven't been made yet. They've missed out on almost 2 years of not releasing a Lego game, because right now I guess they are intentionally taking this profit loss again to sort of make this up in Skywalker Saga sales, and this could be, you know, one of the best Lego games out there, potentially. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. But I can't really confirm or deny at this point whether we'll get Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga beyond this year's E3, because of course we have LegoCon, which could be one of those shows for just the physical sets. But it doesn't also help that I think I've seen around Twitter as well that Lego has kind of been teasing people that, you know, responding to people asking about the Skywalker Saga, that, oh, just wait for our secret project, or you know, stay tuned for more of these juicy secrets. It really doesn't help that. If Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is absent, they could have just flat out said it's not going to be there. But again, it could be just, you know, poor intern behind the computer screen that, you know, has to take one of these prompts and put them in. And I can't really confirm or deny if it's going to be at Gamescom. But yeah, I think I'm going to let this game rest for now until something real comes around for this game to exist, because I think E3 was the final sort of big gaming event that was you know, advertised with, you know, games, and people were sort of anticipating that, oh, at this point we should be getting Skywalker Saga, and, you know, any communication on that failed to pretty much come in and be delivered. So yeah, guys, I'm tired of talking about Skywalker Saga at this point. I'm a little fatigued myself, and I will be playing this game, supporting the developers, playing this day one. I hope it's a good, you know, chunk of my $60-$70 that are going into this game. But please be mindful of what you say on the internet, because, you know, you could be eating your words at the end of the day, just or you could be regretting it. I made some remarks about this game that may not have aged well, or at least didn't sit well with some people. Again, this game will exist, but at the moment it just doesn't exist. But it will, hopefully. All right. So wait until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends. We will be playing Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga someday in the future. But until then, this is the last Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga video I'll be making until something real happens, until something comes from the real developers, something comes from at least, you know, TT Games, any real stuff, trailers, screenshots, anything real, I'll cover it. But right now, I'm letting the game rest, and I'm hoping to not become one of those clickbaity YouTubers who've been milking this for the entire year. Because what they do is that, you know, they pretty much say, oh, it's going to be a big week, there's going to be a lot of things happening, release date tomorrow, release date next week. But again, my final words to WB Games is that this NTT Games, this could have been all avoided with just a bit more communication on their part. This could have been all avoided. All this backlash, all this cancellation rumors, all the clickbait could have all been avoided if they just said something, if they gave us something real. All right, so let's call it a day on Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. I was, at least from my thoughts on E3 on Xbox's part, I'd say it was one of the better shows. At least for some people, it didn't really sit well with them, knowing that, you know, there wasn't Skywalker Saga. But for me, Halo Infinite gameplay and the multiplayer reveal and some campaign cutscenes was a good amount of something for me. And, you know, seeing Xbox finally have games coming out on Game Pass is just a huge relief, and it just gives me hope. All right. So yeah, guys, like this video if you like it. Comment down below. Subscribe for more videos like this. Maybe not Skywalker Saga related, but just commentary videos, memes, anything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.